Alright guys, super pumped to do a review on the Jasion. This is their electric bike. Today in this video I'm doing just general overall review of the bike and using it. So we're going to take it for a ride. Now I did get some time on the bike and was able to kind of understand all the ins and outs of how it works and how it functions. It's very seamless, it's very easy, it's very quiet, and I'm very impressed. So some of the things I wanted to mention, what you get with your kit when you buy this bike. So it comes very nicely packaged, obviously. You've got your charger, that's a must-have. You do have a battery pack that's removable. So I would probably never ride the bike with the battery pack removed, but for safety purposes, for charging and or for security, you can remove the battery pack and it is lockable, so you can pull this key out and you have that be secure for you. Of course, it's a 7-speed bike, very easy to function. You've got front and rear brakes, they're disc brakes. Cable-driven disc brakes, they're very nice. Adjustable seat, you got fenders, you got headlights, you got a horn, and then of course your power assist with your electric motor and your battery pack can give you up to 40 miles of pedal assist, 25 miles of just squeezing the throttle like you're on a motorcycle or a dirt bike, which is super cool. And I definitely feel like I understand why there are so many people that have these really cool bikes out on the streets, because it makes riding a bike is so much more enjoyable and easy. There's so many different purposes why this would be a super fun bike to have. So let's take it out and go for a little cruise. Okay, just wanted to do a little walk around on the bike to explain some of the things I ran into or some of the tweaks I made to make it be a little bit more enjoyable of an experience. So initially, I had to make some adjustments to the rear gear change selector that gets me between my high and my low gear. And when I was trying to get it to go into the high gear, it was just a slight adjustment to these screws, and I was able to get the chain to hop up onto the lowest gear setting. For the highest gear, which is your fastest speed, I had to adjust this metal bracket. Must have been pushed in just slightly so that when I did have it in the 7th gear, it was running into this, and that wouldn't allow it to actually slide the chain over onto the lowest gear. Once I made just a little bend to this, not a big deal, then it went into the gear very easily after I was able to make some of the adjustments to the screws. So this is something you're gonna wanna keep an eye on, make some adjustments to. It's not a difficult task, but it's something that makes gear changing and driving the bike significantly nicer experience. Okay, for the sake of this video, I'm gonna go ahead and use the bike on the 1, the 2, and the 3 levels. Level 1 is gonna be the lowest amount of power assist. Level 3 is gonna be your maximum amount of power assist. We're gonna take it for a little cruise, and I'll show you in a couple gears just the speed and how easy it is to get riding this bike. Okay, so we're in 3rd gear right now. If I just pull the throttle, the bike goes all by itself when you twist the throttle. So you're engaging your throttle, and it gives you plenty of torque. So if we put it in a super low gear, and let's say we wanted to drive up a hill, I really feel like you wouldn't even need to do any pedaling at all, or very minimal, which is really cool. Last thing I'm going to do is a high speed run where I hit the max of the 22 miles an hour. Okay, last thing while we're in the shade. Here you can see your screen, your digital screen setup here. So if we hit mode, you can go through your trip, the power, the time, odometer. And then if you go through, you can see you have your pedal assist power rating. 3 is the maximum. Go back down, 0, so you're not gonna get any support. When you pedal, it will assist you on the 1, 2, or 3. You, however, have a twist throttle, and that twist throttle will also just give you that assist right away. So you've got lower miles of just twisting the throttle and not pedaling. Now it makes things super easy when you're pedaling if you have that pedal assist, and it's gonna automatically engage when you're rotating the crank for the bike. Very impressed. Last thing to mention too, you do have a suspension lockout, so you can lock out the front forks. So if you want it to be a little bit more rigid, you can have that, or you can have a plush, more comfortable ride. You got your horn as well, and your headlight. So let's see if I can show you. There, we got a headlight. So you can see even with pure daylight on the cardboard, very impressive. The horn's very loud. I'll give that a little tap. I don't even know if you'll be able to hear it with the noise cancellation on the phone, but very impressed. It's not too heavy, all things considered, for what it is. I would highly recommend this electric bike. Seems very economical compared to what's on the market for a high quality e-bike. And this will definitely get the job done, in my opinion. Thanks for watching.